on the ice, because to me, I think there are some flashes that we saw last year that show me that he has the capability to maybe be that franchise cornerstone player and be that key player that this franchise could long for years and years to come. I think he's got that potential. I mean, until you know, you don't know. But there's something special with this kid. Let's see if he can put it all together and take that next stride here for this upcoming season. But I like what they've got in him. They've got themselves something special in my mind. All right, you look at the rest of this roster, though, and, you know, all right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Ducks were on the road to take on the Golden Knights. Vegas played absolutely magnificent defense on the night, on the way to a shutout win. The Flyers were in tough with the Hurricanes. Carolina tore it up. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. With play underway here in this third period, we take it down to ice level in our own Ray Ferraro with his thoughts.
The Capitals can't get any shots on net. They're pretty fortunate that this is still a close game that they trail in.
He scores! That's how you do it! Leadership to a T! The captain capitalizes!
This is a perfect shot placed up over the high blocker side. The goaltender can't get a stick on it. He doesn't get his blocker on it. He's down in the butterfly, I think, a little too soon.
The Capitals are back at center ice, probably breathing a little easier now, Ray.
They needed to get one, James. If you trail by 2 for too long, the clock just runs out on you. You run out of time. Players tell us all the time that they don't know where the next milestone is. That's garbage. They know when they're 1 goal away from a plateau. I think he's looking for it here.
Washington's got the puck along the boards. And he makes a save there. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Caulfield's carrying it ahead. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. The Capitals have it now. Gains the zone through the middle. Shot! And that's blocked in traffic. Here's a shot! They score! His first of the season!
Always want to get off to some kind of quick start. You get one in the bank early, it's amazing how it takes a little bit of the pressure off, even though there's a long season ahead.
Scores! The defender put it into his own net! The Capitals, as they make their way back to the face-off circle, feeling a little bit better about themselves with a 1-goal lead.
Now you can see the finish line, and how you get there is really going to determine what happens here. I say stay aggressive, try and get another one.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Ovechkin. And that's picked off.
Washington's been in the right position all game long. They've intercepted plays like this since the beginning.
The Canadians move it ahead. Hoffman's got the puck along the wing. Washington's got it in their own zone. Kuznetsov's gaining momentum. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. And he scores! Oh, what a play as he gets his own rebound and puts it in.
Here's the change.
The Capitals get themselves a big goal here to start this third.
Really nice to get yourself a little bit more cushion, to stretch it out a little bit. You can see the finish line.
Puck grab by Severson. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Capitals scoop it up along the boards. Washington's moving it along the wing. He's got a step, and he makes the save. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Turns another aside. Scooped up along the wall by Ovechkin. Washington's got the puck. Puck picked up by Nedeljkovic. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Looks to pass it to Suzuki. And that slides right out to center ice. Hammers him.
Threw up your chin strap. That is a solid hit.
Huge steal in his own end. Feeds the puck to Suzuki. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. From the open ice, they gain the line. Oh, that's a smart heads-up play as he breaks it up with the poke. The Canadians get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Turns it aside with the glove. Kemper's going to cover up. All right, at this time, let's get you caught up on all the action on the ice tonight. The Capitals had their hands full with the Canadians. Washington put on a show offensively in the win. Let's take a look at the rest of the schedule in the NHL. The Coyotes faced off with the Flames. Arizona takes home the winner in the shootout. The Kings were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Sharks. San Jose pokes home the winner in the shootout. Hey, we got to pay a couple of bills here, but we got a lot more action we got to get to. Stay with us. Well, some fun, some drama, a little bit of everything on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of those scores around the league. The Blackhawks were hoping to grab 2 points up against the Hurricanes. Carolina topples the opposition with a night that just wouldn't want to end offensively. The Bolts were looking to steal 2 points against the Wild. Minnesota played maybe one of their strongest games of the year at both ends of the ice and get the win. The Habs were looking to grab points on the road against the Panthers. Florida tops the opposition in a game that... When you look at players who have started and finished their respective careers with just one team, I mean, it's rare. And look at that, the greatest player in the history of the sport, Wayne Gretzky, right? Where did he play? Edmonton, L.A., St. Louis. Oh, yeah, that place. Yeah, New York. You know, the great one kicked around to 4 different markets over the course of his career, right? And if he moves, you know, it kind of tells you that everybody can move. And here he still is in this town, in this market, still doing what he does, probably underappreciated by most of this fan base. But that means something, right? Those players... You know, you look at Mario Lemieux, always a Penguin, right? Once a Penguin, always a Penguin. And I think you don't see that much in today's game, in today's age. It's rare, very rare. And I think there is something to be said about that for somebody who stays loyal with one team and one city. And I don't know if he gets quite the respect and appreciation that he deserves here in this town. Let's go to the phones. You tell me if I'm wrong on this one, okay? We got Petey. What's up, Pete? Well, let's take a look at how the standings were impacted with some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Rangers took to the road to match up with the Maple Leafs. The New York Rangers took this one with a strong defensive effort in their own end. The Cats battled it out against the Devils. New Jersey took the W in a close one. A very special guest drops by on the show, and we'll do that next. Great night to be on the couch and watching hockey. Tons of scores around the league. Let's take a look at what went down. The Yotes were hoping to take a bite out of the Ducks. Arizona pulls one out in a nail-biter. The Stars were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Canucks. Dallas tightened it up late in their own end and did enough to preserve the win. Lots more to get to on the ice. Stay with us, everybody. All right, let's take a look at some of the final scores in the league tonight. The Penguins took to the ice to lock up with the Maple Leafs. Pittsburgh pads the stats on this particular night. Everybody gets in on the scoring action in the win. The Knights took on the Wild. Vegas tops the opposition in a fun one. The Avs were on the road to take on the Oilers. Colorado pulls one out in a nail-biter. We'll check the inbox, we'll check the text line, and hear what you have to say next. Well, busy night in the National Hockey League. Let's see what happened elsewhere on the ice. The Kraken paired up with the Avalanche. Colorado tosses up a shutout performance with a defensive gem in front of their goaltender. The Maple Leafs were on the road up against the Predators. Toronto perseveres in this one, and they get the victory. The Bruins were hoping to fly high on the road against the Flames. Calgary turned it up in the shootout, and they come away with the 2-point win. We got to take a quick break, everybody, but we've got a lot more to get to. Stay with us. I want to bring it back to him for just a second here. When you look at trying to project who's going to win what awards this season, I'll say this. I think you're looking at the leading candidate for the Lady Byng Award. Most gentlemanly player. And it's not to suggest he's soft. He plays hard. He competes. He's not dirty. Goes out there and delivers. Right? That's a guy you can trust out there. I think that's why he's earned a lot of respect from his teammates as well. But I think if I'm going to pencil in a winner right now, I'm going to lean towards him to claim the Lady Byng Award. All right, we'll take some of your predictions. Phones are wide open right now. Now let's take a look at some of the rest of the action tonight in the NHL. The Golden Knights went toe-to-toe on the road against the Lightning. Tampa Bay proves that offense is the difference in this one as they skate away with the win. The Ducks were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Avalanche. Anaheim took this one with a strong defensive effort in their own end. The Flames faced off against the Panthers. Calgary performs well when they needed to in the skills competition, and they win it in the shootout. We got a jam-packed show. We've got a lot more stuff we got to get to, so don't even think about going anywhere. Stay with us. I think we can all agree. We like how he plays. We like the skill set. But you have got to play with a little more fire, a little more compete. You gotta turn that care meter up. Find that dial that goes to 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Turn it up, crank that sucker up. And I think that's exactly the message that the coaching staff has been trying to preach. The skill's there, the talent's there. But man, it is frustrating to watch when it doesn't come together on a regular basis. Back on line 4. I think we're a real positive story that we've seen, and I think it's fair to kind of get to, and we've talked about it, I think, a few times already, but his bounce back this season. You know, it was a clunker of a year last year for him, but he's bounced back in a big way, and I think that's a huge sigh of relief organizationally. To me, I think he always had it in him. I think I thought it would be just more of a blip on the radar than it would be a long-term problem. And I think that's proving to be the case here right now, where he's performed really well. I like to see he's got his confidence back, and I mean, I think that's critical with his game, because I don't think it's ever been a physical thing. To me, it was just probably more mental last season, and he's shining brightly this time around. All right, time for a quick break. You know, and I think it's certainly fair to ask the question, what's wrong with him, right? Like, this is last year was a bit of a funk, and I think most people were willing to accept a bit of a mulligan. Hey, it was an off year. But look where we are at this point in this season, and that struggle has carried over. And look, to me, and I'm not going to be Dr. Freud here. I'm not going to say I'm all, the deep dive psychologist. But to me, this is more mental than it is physical. Because you know he's got the tools, and we've seen that ability. But the reality is from a confidence standpoint, or whatever the case is, he has not been the player that people have wanted to see or have expected over the last 2 seasons now. It's one thing to have an off year. Now this is carried over to this season, and I think this is becoming a major concern in the eyes of a lot of people. I want to hear from you. Social media has been blowing up about... Let's take a look around the league and some of the final scores out there tonight. The Blackhawks were hoping to play spoiler against the Kraken. Seattle talked up a confident game. They backed it up on the heels of a great effort in goal. Stick taps to the goalie because he was great. The Red Wings look to run roughshod over the Ducks. Anaheim posts an impressive win in a tightly contested affair. The Wild played on the road against the Hurricanes. Carolina torches the opposition with a big offensive output. Lots more puck talk coming your way, and we'll get to it next. Let's take a look at the rest of the action on the ice tonight in the National Hockey League. The Devils were looking to steal 2 against the Capitals. Washington pulls one out of the fire in a tightly contested affair. All right, here's a little more 4-1-1 on what went down in the NHL. The Sabres were in a dogfight on the road up against the Rangers. The New York Rangers turned it up to 11 in this one and easily pick up the win. The Jets took to the road to match up with the Hurricanes. Winnipeg puts on a show in the shootout, and they get the 2 points. We are as cool as ice, and we are bringing you many more stories from the NHL. We're doing it next. Okay, everybody, let's take a quick look at some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Capitals took to the ice to battle the Stars. Washington Those were pretty pointed comments from the coaching staff to say, hey, look, you need to tighten it up on the ice. You are way too undisciplined out there. We've tried to talk to you about this, and you're not getting the message. I don't know what's next, but I would think that maybe some playing time that could be shaved if you're not going to listen to what the coaching staff's telling you. But look, too many reckless penalties. It's hurting the team. But I thought it was pretty public from the coach's sentiment there, from those comments, that he needs to tighten it up. All right, meantime, some other interesting comments around the NHL here. All right, at this time, everyone, we'll catch you up on what went down in all the action in the league tonight. The Hurricanes had an on-ice collision with the Capitals. Washington played pad the stats night, winning easily. The Devils took to the ice for a collision with the Panthers. Florida terrorized their opponents. Where have we heard that before? And they pick up the win. The Stars were in a dogfight on the road against the Golden Knights. Was there any volatility in the standings across the NHL tonight? Well, let's take a look at some of the final scores to find out. The Blues had a tall order to fill as they tried to take two on the road against the Capitals. St. Louis turns in a complete effort, and it's enough to pick up the win. The Wild played a game against the Avalanche. Colorado posts the victory as it went right down to the wire in the shootout. The Coyotes were on the road to take on the Lightning. Arizona tallies up the shutout win thanks to a beautiful effort in goal. Don't even think about touching that dial or touching that button. We've got plenty more on the ice, and that's next. And hey, congratulations after this one goes out to you-know-who. It breaks the century mark for their career, 100 points in their National Hockey League career. Time to take a look at what happened around the league as we check in on some of the scores. The Coyotes were in tough with the Canadiens. Montreal persevered through the night, and they get the shootout win. The Kings had their hands full with the Golden Knights. Vegas torches the opposition with a big night offensively. The Rangers faced off with the Senators. The New York Rangers tightened it up about as good as they can with the shutout win. We got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more coming up on the other side. Stay with us. Busy night of action on the ice. Let's take a look at some of the finals that are in from tonight. The Pens were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Avalanche. Pittsburgh tested their skills in the shootout, and they passed the test brilliantly. Players are back on the ice. They're set. As are the officials. Overtime. Let's find out. The puck is dropped. Call it now. Who's the OT hero? The Capitals move the puck in the defensive zone. And we've got a 2-on-1. Game on a stick. And he keeps it alive. What a stop. Puck sent over to Stone. The Golden Knights take it across the line. Maintains possession. Moves behind the net. Stone's going to play into the corner. Denies them in close. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Eichel's point streak has been a thing to behold. You start to get superstitious on a run. You do everything the same. You wear the same suit all the time.
The Golden Knights win the faceoff and makes the save. Kemper's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Eichel's won the faceoff deep inside the offensive zone. And that's turned aside. The Capitals gain the zone. Here's a shot. Turns that one away. Picked up along the wall by Kuznetsov. The Capitals will play it in their own end. Moves into the slot. Knocks it away with the paddle. Great poke check.
This is a good save, and the goalie's got to be sharp because when that one-timer is set up, this guy does not miss the net very often.
Ovechkin's got a chance to be a hero here in overtime, guys. His zone ability could be the magic that helps him put this one away.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Vegas with a big defensive zone face-off. The Golden Knights cross the line and gain the zone. Here's a short pass to Bergeron. Hangs onto the puck. Vegas plays the puck from the corner. Picked up along the boards by Gavrikov. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Looking to end it. And he comes up with a huge save. And that's broken up. Vegas looks to get things going down with the puck. Poked away at center by Ovechkin. Washington's looking to break out of their own end. Ovechkin's got it into offensive territory. For the win! Oh, we are still tied. What a stop! Now he takes it over the line. The Capitals gain possession. Tries to feed it over to Ovechkin. Great defensive play at center by Theodore. Shot! Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. And there's the horn to conclude overtime, and we are off to the shootout. And we'll bring it to you. Scores! Oh, what a snipe!
Didn't have much room. It looked like the goalie was in pretty good shape. But this one's in the back of the net.
Absolutely nothing doing on that.
Sometimes you make a move, sometimes you choose to shoot, and there's just nothing there.
If he can snipe one here, he can really put a stranglehold in this shootout. He scores!
Head up, hit the spot, and finish it off. Really nice job. Makes the move and scores! I really like the way he executed this feat. He throws the goalie and takes it around with the score.
Makes it look easy on the play there, Ray.
I think it's harder for the goalie in the shootout than it would be on a breakaway. The shooter has so much more time.
Advantage goalie on that.
Yeah, there's no dice. I got a good view of it, and there's just nowhere to shoot the puck.
Vegas. Hey, no shortage of action and drama on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at what happened elsewhere. The Golden Knights were hoping to grab 2 points up against the Capitals. Vegas posts the 2 points after coming up clutch in the skills competition in the shootout. The Flames were looking to steal 2 points against the Kraken. Calgary topples the opposition thanks to a defensive gem. All right, let's get all you poolies and all you hockey fans caught up on all the action out on the ice tonight. The Devils were looking to grab points on the road against the Hurricanes. Carolina put on a show in this one, winning big. The Oilers took to the road to match up with the Predators. Edmonton, too much to handle on this night, especially between the pipes where they get a shutout performance in goal. The Canadiens battled it out against the Lightning. Tampa plays pad the stat night with a strong offensive performance. Don't go anywhere. We've got much more here on the show. You know, when you look at the run that he has had over the course of his career, I mean, he's already built a pretty good resume to make a case for the Hall of Fame. A couple of Stanley Cups, has just been an absolute cornerstone for this franchise. But I also think he's not done yet, right? Like, I'm not ready to retire him just yet. I'm personally speaking, I'm wondering, does he still have enough for a third Stanley Cup? Can he win again? Can he take this team over the top one more time? I personally speaking, I think he has it in him. I think that there's still another run here in him and his ability. But I'm going to turn this over to you. Phone lines are open now. We got a few people already jumping in here. What say you? Can they go the distance with him leading the charge again? Let's go to Danny on line 3. Hey, Danny. It's about to go down. Period number 3. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro, ready ready to bring you the action. 20 minutes to go here in regulation in what has been a very one-sided affair. Well, it's been a fun one here tonight as the third period is underway. Ray, what did you make of the first two periods?
Toronto's focus now is just lock down this game. Comfortable lead. They've been terrific through 40 minutes. Don't give it away now.
From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Couldn't make the connection on the play. Takes a shot. Stopped with the waffle maker by Samsonov.
Samsonov's been sharp when he's had to be. He's got a good save percentage here tonight, and his team's in good shape.
Dishes it to Carlson. Washington's got it along the wall. Great poke check on the reach. Just wide. And he takes the dish. Slides the puck down low. Grabbed along the boards by Ovechkin. To the front. Big time stop. My goodness, look at this. The pressure is really starting to put. Moves it along the wall. Takes the return feed. Here's the shot. There's a save. Samsonov's going to slow things down and opts for the whistle.
He's had a really good night. He's been on top of his game, and there's not been much that's given him trouble.
We're still in the early stages of this period, and we've got a 4-1 hockey game. Slides the puck ahead to Matthews. And he slides it quickly to Brody. And it's a quick pass to Nylander. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Capitals gain possession along the wall. Stays with it. Settles things down and gets control of it once again. Right up the gut, here they go. Poked away in the neutral zone by Gardner. And now it's grabbed by Matthews. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And they send it right back to him.
Matthews has been so entertaining to watch tonight. He's got 3 points. He doesn't look like he's going to slow down.
Here he is in close. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Puck dumped in, allowing for the blue line to get some fresh legs out there. Moves it to Ovechkin. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Matthews. Here he is, shoving in front. And he turned that aside as we continue play here.
Kemper's able to keep the score the same. He turns away a slot shot.
Stopped by the goaltender. The Leafs have it against the wall. Lilligren's got control of it now behind the cage. Taken by Riley. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Washington's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. And he takes the feed. Ovechkin swooping in on the attack. Quick shot. Denies him.
Good save. Positional save through traffic.
To the low slot. Puck scooped up by Samsonov. Oh, he got paddled by Samsonov.
He bails his guys out again. I mean, he probably could use a little help. The guy's standing right in the middle of the ice to shoot this puck, but he traps it and makes a really good save.
Matthews plays the puck. And now it's over to Nylander. Misses the net.
Kind of a funny shot. The puck just glides slowly past the post.
Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. Driving right to the front. He scores!
That give them some hope? Maybe, kind of, sort of. They've really given up a ton of goals tonight.
Washington's got to be thinking more and more offense here now in the third.
No reason to sit back. You're in a hole here. You need goals, and you need lots of them. Attack.
Quick feed to Kuznetsov. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Fires it on net. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Capitals have a deep hold of themselves out of trailing by 3. Kuznetsov's won the draw. Oh, what a save by Samsonov. Oh, and another big stop.
Quick reflexes and good positioning to make a couple of stops in a row.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. The Leafs win the draw. Taken along the wall by Nylander. Puck grabbed by Matthews. Toronto's going to play it from the corner. The Capitals play it along the boards. Oh, they couldn't connect on the play. Oh, what a save in front. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Quick pass to Marner. Great use of the stick at center by Carlson. Goes right to the crease. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Samsonov.
Right from the most dangerous area on the ice. The goalie flashes the glove. That's an arrogant stop.
Washington's got it in their own zone. Oh, they probably want to redo on that. And he takes a shot. Blocked in front. Toronto's in transition. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Washington's gained possession along the boards. And he takes the feed. And he comes up with it. Samsonov's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Toronto's got possession here in their own end. Getting a little physical there with that collision. They put the puck into the offensive end. Washington's got the puck along the wall. Ovechkin's got it across the line. And he totally whiffs on that one. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Had to be sharp. That's a grade A chance.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Washington's won the faceoff.
Wow.
Scores! And some friendly geometry goes their way to help.
Well, it's not like you're trying to get it that close, but if you can get the bounce, you take it. That's kind of nice, isn't it?
The Leafs win possession here in the open ice. And he slides it quickly to Hornquist. Picks off the feed. Through center along the wing. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Here's a shot. And that goes off a body. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Ovechkin. And now he moves it quickly to Gavrikov. Oh, he had the right idea, but couldn't make that play with the pass. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
That's a really good save. I think the goalie's probably surprised he was dead center and open to shoot that puck. Kuznetsov's point streak has been a thing to behold. You start to get superstitious on a run. You do everything the same, you wear the same suit all the time.
The Capitals will go to work here in the offensive zone. Launches it from the point! Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. An easy save. Scores! He gobbles up the rebound and tucks it home. Washington's narrowed the gap here in the third, but still a long way to go, Ray.
James, this is still way down the road to even this game up. But if you get one, maybe you get another. Maybe they get nervous.
Quick feed to Matthews. Slides it on over to Ovechkin. Here's a short pass to Kuznetsov. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere for the puck to go.
A critical draw here. The Capitals win the draw. Hammers one. And that goes off course off a body. Washington's got possession of the puck. Good hit on the play. Lets it fly. Posted in for the goal.
Perfect shot. The goaltender's in position. Can't catch up to the puck, and it's off the pipe and in. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. Handles the pass. Moves it quickly over to Matthews. Whoa! He scores! There's the hat trick, and here come the Hats.
Man, it is loud in here. The guy jumped up on the bench as soon as that third goal went into the net.
Washington's won the draw. Moves it to Ovechkin. Takes the shot. Stopped with the blocker by Samsonov. And that pass attempt is deflected. Here's a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Samsonov. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Quick feed to Cajon.
If you can play in this 100 feet of the ice, you're going to probably win this game. Get the puck into the offensive zone with a simple, smart play. Get after it and try to forecheck.
Pass across to Sandin. Tavares moves the puck. The Leafs played along the boards. Now a quick pass to Hornquist. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. He looks deep to Mantha. Down the left wing. They gain the zone. Centering pass in front. And that's stopped. Samsonov's got the puck, and he'll hang on for the whistle.
Well, in a close game, you've got to be in control of things, and he's had an excellent night so far.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Brody. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Puts it in deep. Washington's got the puck along the boards. Moves it over to Wilson. Fires it. Gets a glove on it to make the save.
He worked hard to find the puck, but it's also because he's in great position.
Tavares has won the draw inside his own end. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Backstrom's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Poked away at center by Tavares. And that pass can't connect. Quick pass to Tavares. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Passes it over to Wilson. Washington's crossed the line and on the attack. Oh, nice use of the boards with the paint pass. Up along the wing. Takes the feed. The Capitals scoop it up along the boards. Here's a short pass to Carlson. Great stretch pass as he connects.